Are you a coach who's doing free discovery calls to get your next client, but you're having a challenge closing them? Or maybe you're a business person who meets with potential clients and gives estimates. Or maybe you're somebody who's looking for your next in-home show host, or maybe an influencer to promote your business, but you're having a challenge actually closing those deals or getting people to sign on the dotted line, so to speak. Well, what's the missing ingredient? Mindset. How do you leverage the power of mindset? How do you use mind power to get better results and get more results? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Dana Wilde. I'm the host of Positive Mindset for Entrepreneurs. And if you're ready to leverage the power of mindset, then definitely go get my daily mantra at danawilde.com/mantra. And of course, hit that subscribe button. All right. So let's lay the foundation. Let's assume that you are in some kind of a traditional business and you're following the advice that experts give you and you're doing those steps of discovery calls or whatever the case may be for your particular business. We'll use the discovery call idea as an example here. So you finish the call, you have the free discovery call with the person, you finish the call, you give them the offer that you've got for your coaching program, and they don't sign up immediately, and so you hang up or leave the Zoom, whatever the case may be, and you start hearing that worrisome voice, like, well, I hope they sign up, I'm not sure if they did, I'm not sure how that went, I hope this isn't a waste of time, I can't believe I've been doing these, and is it a waste of time or not? Like, you really kind of get that voice going. So step one is stop it. Don't do that. Stop that voice. And you can't stop thinking something, unfortunately, but what you can do is you can start replacing it with something else. And that's where leveraging the power of mindset comes into play. So the first thing you can do is to start saying better sentences to yourself, more soothing sentences. So you might just say things like, okay, well, I like how that unfolded, and I know I gave a good presentation and we made some connection and they got some good advice right off the bat, and this seems like a cool person and I would like to work with this person, and I'm going to trust that things are unfolding. And so start with a little bit of soothing talk. Then do a few visualizations. And so here are some ideas for you. And these visualizations, they don't have to take a long time. They can each take 1 minute each, 2 minutes each, 3 minutes if you do them all. And if you can, do it once a day or a couple of times a day whenever you think about it. But imagine the person that you were talking with in your mind's eye. Close your eyes. Imagine the person you were talking with in your mind's eye. And while you're visualizing their face, imagine the feeling in your body that you're going to have when they sign up, and how excited you'll be and how happy you'll be that they signed up, and what a good feeling it is. And feel where it's landing in your body. Where is it happening in your body? And then juice it up if you can. Like if you feel it in your heart region and it feels like so warm and fuzzy, see if you can juice up that warm fuzzy. Or if you feel tingly all over, like excited, see if you can juice up the tingle. And again, just for 60 seconds, like really get that idea of the feeling that will happen when they sign up. Then another visualization you can do, and pick and choose. You don't have to do all of these. Pick the ones that are easy and that are fun and that really make you feel good, because you'll see in a minute that feel good feeling is the thing that counts. So the next one, imagine writing the welcome email to them. Imagine what you're going to say in the welcome email. And you may have an automated system and an automated email that goes out. But imagine when they sign up, seeing that they signed up, and think about, what words will I say? If I was going to write them a separate email that was special from me, what would I say to them? Maybe what are some character traits that I saw in them that make them so extra special to work with? How can I personalize it for this person? And write the mail in your mind, write the email in your mind. Want to take it a step further? Sit down and write it with handwriting. There's a lot to be said for the ideomotor response between writing and the brain. But even if you don't do it handwritten, type it out. What's the email I would write to them? Well, I would say this, I would say that. Put it as a draft in your folder and leave it there. But feel the good feelings of like, oh, I'm really so looking forward to welcoming them aboard. All right, third visualization. And again, you don't have to do all of these. But the third visualization is imagine what you'll say to them on your first call together. So now you're going to have your first coaching call and you're going to talk to them, and imagine the words you're going to say to them. Like, I'm so happy you enrolled and we're going to have such a fantastic time together. And I just knew that this was a perfect match, and I know you can feel the excitement too, and we're going to be so productive together, or we're going to get so much transformation together. And I've always liked working with someone just like you. Like, really think about what are the things that you are going to say to that exact person. Why are they suited? Why are they so suited to be your client? And why do you know that your connection with them is going to be so good? So imagine, either if you're doing a face-to-face Zoom or if it's a phone call, imagine the things that you're going to say to them. Now, why does this work? Why does it work to do visualizations like this? Because the important thing of doing these visualizations is not to do them with the feeling in your body of wishing or hoping. Oh, I hope this works. I'm really just doing this because I don't really believe in it, but I just hope it works. Like, you don't want to have that feeling, right? The feeling you want to have instead is the feeling of positive expectation. Feel how good it feels. The positive expectation that comes from this is going to be so cool. Like, I can feel this is going to be so cool when this person comes on board, and I'm so looking forward to working with this particular person, and why, right? One word of caution: after you do these visualizations, be mindful, and I'm kind of this way myself, so I have to bust myself on this one a lot. Be mindful that you're not doing the visualization and then going, okay, let's see if I got a result. Right? You're not doing the visualization for the result. You're doing the visualization for the good feeling it generates in your body. Because when you generate the feeling of positive expectation, it creates a different brain so that you actually make different decisions and you move forward with that client in a different way. So you're not using mindset or mind power like magic. It's not like it's Harry Potter where you're like, okay, I'm gonna make this happen with my mind. Okay, let's look. Did it work? Did I wave my wand and did it work? No, it does feel like magic sometime. I won't kid you there. You will start to see where, oh my gosh, I did that. I only did it 3 times and the person signed up or something like that. But the key thing is to let go of that outcome. Do it for the joy of doing it. Do it for the feeling that you're generating in your body, because you're generating a different brain, then you're generating a different you that's going to take a different action, that's going to get a different result, right? Okay, I hope that makes sense. I think it does. Here's another hack for those of you that have group coaching programs or programs where you need a group of people. I have a small group mastermind called the Accelerate Network. And when we do it, we have 12 to 15 people that get together in a mastermind setting, and there's a beginning date and an end date. And so when I'm sending out my email to the list of who's interested, so I send out an email to the list, I get some idea of who's interested because they get tagged when they click on certain links, and I know, like, okay, these people are interested. Or maybe I even know some interested parties because they've expressed interest before. The very first thing I do is I look at who has shown interest, and then I pick the people that I think would be the best suited for the program, who would be matches for the program. Then I go out online and I find their pictures online, their photos, and then I create a little space online. I use Notion, so I created in a Notion database with their photos. And I have that visual in front of me all the time. Another way that you could implement this is you could go into some program like Canva, and you could create a group photo and have them in the group photo, the people that you think are ideal. So what's nice about this is usually when you open up enrollment, some of those people will immediately sign up because they indicated interest in the program, so they'll sign up. But even those that aren't signed up, they will be there and they will be on that visual. And so now I see those people who haven't signed up with the people who have signed up. And so it looks natural that these people should go together. And visualization wise, I imagine them meeting each other and talking to each other. And I imagine what I will say to the new person about the person who I already have more familiarity with. You know, they're interested in this too, or they're also from Georgia, or whatever it is, right? Having them speaking to each other, imagining that interaction that's going to happen when they're in the mastermind together. Imagine them, you know, playing together, working together, playing together. So why does that work? How does that work? Again, positive expectation. When you have positive expectation that people are going to sign up and that they're going to play together and that they're going to engage together, you show up as a different person to the conversation, to the dynamic. You make different decisions. You send different emails. You get different ideas for emails you're going to send, or you get different ideas for ways that you are going to promote what you're promoting. You create fun situations that create a different dynamic. So when you have positive visualizations, when you have positive expectation, I'm going to clue you in on something. Positive expectation is the only thing that sells your programs. Positive expectation is the secret sauce that nobody is talking about. When you have positive expectation that something is going to work, it works because you show up in a different way. You show up as the person who has the belief system and the expectation that this is happening. This is happening. And so you think different thoughts and you become a different person in your world you're the person with positive expectation. So what's happening right now, nearly every person, if not every, but nearly every person who's listening to this right now, if you have a business, you're taking action in your business. You're out and you're doing things and you're taking action. You're doing the things that all the experts tell you to do. And many of you, you're hustling and you're grinding and you're doing this and you're working long hours and all that stuff. Well, what I would like to suggest is try a dose of mindset with it. You know, I'm not telling you you have to stop taking action, but try a dose of mindset. If you would leverage the power of your mind for 5-10 minutes a day, you would start to see that not only will you get better results, you will have to work less because things will come easier. You'll get better ideas. You won't waste so much time on things that don't work, and you won't have to take so much action. So today, you can leverage this, or you can start doing this today, even if you don't have a program available, by looking at your email list or looking at your followers, and just start making a list of the people who are your most dedicated followers. Even if you don't find their pictures online, just make a list of your most dedicated followers and start thinking about that list every day, looking at that list every day, and thinking about the connection you have with them and how you can feel the warmth that comes from connecting and sharing and playing. The beautiful dynamic you've created by having people that are interested in your business and your products and your programs. And when you are spending your days, 5 minutes a day, looking at that list and thinking those thoughts and feeling that connection and feeling that positive expectation of the time you will have together when you are playing or working in different programs, whatever the case is for your particular business. What a fun, easy way to get results, right? What a fun, easier way to play with this. So use your mind, leverage the power of mindset, make connections with people in your mind, feel the warmth in your mind, juice up the positive expectation in your body, juice up the excitement in your body, feel better and better and better as you do this. And it's so easy and it's so fun. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, you've totally got this.